Hello, welcome to Driving with Dan, episode 14. Today is the 21st of February 2018, and I apologise at first thing for not uploading last week. It was Valentine's Day, and yeah, I didn't really have anything to talk about either. But this week there is more to talk about, so this is going to be an exciting episode. And also, episode 13 wasn't even in the car, it was at home. So this is the first time I've been in the car in like 3 weeks, filming and driving with Dan. So, what are we talking about in today's episode? We have got new Ferrari, which is always something good to talk about. Some YouTube, Tavarish. I don't know if I've mentioned this channel on Driving with Dan, but yeah, Tavarish has got a new car. That's something to talk about. A small little car that I might get. Something I'm interested in, so talk about that. And then where the channel is heading, really, and a bit of update on that, because I haven't done that for a while. And someone just looked at me really weirdly as they walked past in their dog. Yeah, also, I got a new jumper. That's a bit different, isn't it? It's pretty cool. I look like I should teach design and technology. I don't. Right. Also, good news. One of the big things about this channel has been light. And because it's February and coming up March, soon the evening's going to get a bit lighter, so you'll be able to see more. Fantastic thing. Right, what time is it? It's just gone past. I've got to go. Yes, right. Start the engine. Perfect. We're back. Yes, so everything's all good. Let's go. So yes, the first topic was the Ferrari, and the new car is the 488 Pista. So this is really meant to be the hardcore 488. It's producing 711 brake horsepower, top speed of 211 miles an hour. And I don't know what I think about it. I think looks-wise, it looks fantastic, but I don't quite know how the performance is going to turn out. I think it is very much like, well, it's got the same horsepower actually as the 720S, but the 720S isn't really the hardcore one. I think there is going to be another model which is meant to be more hardcore, so I don't know. But I guess we have to wait and see till we find out more. I think it's going to be at the Geneva Motor Show, which is 2 weeks' time, I think. So yeah, don't really know that much about it. It was only revealed today, or yesterday, so I don't really know. But essentially, fairly high horsepower, rear-wheel drive, quite a lot of aero, especially on the front. It's got a massive splitter. I think I'll cut to an image here. So, as you can see, a lot of aero. Apparently it's got carbon fibre wheels, which is pretty cool, even though they don't look like it. Maybe it's an option, I'm not sure. But that's something to talk about. I think it's going to be a good, strong rival of the Huracan. But I mean, the Huracan Performante is all-wheel drive. It's got a wing on the back. I think the Lambo's going to be faster, but the Ferrari has more power. So it's going to be a good few head-to-head videos coming up soon of Performante versus the 488 Pista, or you're going to have the Porsche GT2 RS versus the Pista. So there's a lot of it's got quite a few rivals, let's say, but I just think the McLaren has got the edge with the 720S. The hardcore version of the 720S is the Senna, and that's producing way more power. So if you did that rival, the McLarens, I think, will have it hands down. But that's not the point. I think the Pista is going to be quite a good car. I think they're going to be expensive, and you know, as all Ferraris special editions are. And I don't think I'll ever get to see one. But there we are. I think it'll be a fun car. Actually, no, it'll be a good festival speed. Yeah, so I'll see it at festival speed, which will be really cool. Yeah, the only problem with it, and everyone's saying this, is the name. So Pista in Italian, I think, translates to track or course, which is a bit of a rubbish name, but there we are. In English, it sounds pretty good, Pista. Yeah, nice. So yeah, that's the new Ferrari. Don't know much about it, just that it will probably be rear-wheel drive. It's meant, well, we don't really know how light it is because Ferrari said they did a dry weight, which was stupid low. So it's just going to be a lighter 488 with some aero bits. Not complaining, it looks fantastic. Yeah, so that's that. That's pretty cool. The next bit was Tavarish, and he's a YouTuber who uploads similar sort of videos to Tyler's garage, Tyler Hoovey, so his garage, which is similar to Doug DeMuro. So it's sort of all these sort of American YouTubers, and he has got quite a strong fleet of cars as well. And previously he owned Doug DeMuro's V8 Vantage, but he's just sold that to buy a new car. And the new car that he just bought was the, well, a 2006 or 2007 Lamborghini Gallardo. And this was apparently the cheapest Lamborghini, well, not written off Lamborghini Gallardo in America. And that's pretty cool. I think what would make a Lamborghini Gallardo so cheap, you wonder? Well, it doesn't properly run, the gearbox doesn't work, and what else was it? Oh, the roof doesn't work, or the sort of lifting nose to avoid speed bumps. Yeah, all of it doesn't work. But I think that is going to be some really cool videos to see sort of an in-depth idea of the Gallardo, because you don't get many YouTube channels taking apart a Lamborghini Gallardo just to see what it's like and then trying to fix it. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing more about this car. But it isn't a stock Gallardo either. Apparently it's been modified, and it could make, according to the previous owner, 1,600 horsepower, which is ridiculous. And I think that's probably why the gearbox is gone, is because it was blown to pieces by so much horsepower. It was, what, over double the stock car? So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happened to that car, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing more of it. But yeah, go check out Tavarish's YouTube channel and go and watch that video, and subscribe really as well, just to follow what's going on. And I'm not really a supercar kind of person as much, but just to see inside Lamborghini Gallardo and what happens when you give it 1,600 horsepower, supposedly. So yeah, really, really cool. I want to see more of that. So I think how often he uploads? A few times a week. So there'll be quite a few updates, and he'll be working on it constantly. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's Tavarish. Right, what's the next topic? I have forgotten. Oh yes. So I don't know if you saw on my Instagram, just whatever it was, Tuesday, Monday, I can't remember what night it was. I uploaded a meme talking about going on Auto Trader and then being sort of dragged into it and trying to stop yourself. Well, then that very day, the one after I posted, I went on Auto Trader because I was bored and I was like, why not? Sorry. Yeah, so I went on Auto Trader and had a look, and I found the car, which is quite tempting. What it is a 1995 Suzuki Cappuccino. Yeah, and I think it's such a cool car. So you're talking 700cc, so 0.7 litre, 3-cylinder, and which is cool. It weighs 700 kilograms, which is stupid light, 2 seats, and there was one on Auto Trader which looked very tidy, and I'm very tempted. It looks such a cool car. I mean, the rivals of the whatever it is, the Cappuccino, you've got the Honda Beat, which is a similar sort of thing, of a small little K car with a high red line and 2 seats. And I think that's such a cool car, to have a light with a small little engine that's rev happy. That's what I want. So yeah. New episodes of Driving Dan and a Suzuki Cappuccino. How about that? That sounds pretty cool. I think the only thing with the Suzuki Cappuccino is the name. So you go, what car do you drive? It's just a Cappuccino. You're like, what? But then you show them and start talking about it, and that is such a cool little car. I don't know what it is. I do quite like a light car. Like this thing, I think only weighs 800 kilograms. It's pretty light because it's got like the tiniest little engine. It's kind of red happy. So essentially, I'm going to say that the Cappuccino will be an upgrade from this because it has a smaller engine and weighs less. Cool. Yeah. So I'm really, really tempted by that, and I think it could be very expensive for me. But I mean, like, they're not even expensive cars. They're sort of, I think it was about £4,000 is the one that was on Auto Trader, which was extremely tidy. So if you got one that was a bit rougher around the edges, you could probably about 2,500 quid. Which, yes, for a 3-cylinder 2-seat sports car, it's quite a lot. But for something you don't see very often, that's not bad. So yeah, very tempted by that. Because what was it? A few months ago now, I uploaded the video about investments and stuff. And what was I talking about? I was talking about some small car on that, and I was like, that's a cool investment. But I think a Cappuccino would be a pretty strong investment right now, because it's such a small little engine, it's fairly fuel efficient, but then it's good fun as well. So I think that's quite a topic-based car at the moment, and for it to be 23 years old, sounds like a plan to me. Yeah, so that could be expensive, but great fun. What a cool car. Yeah, so I think we're about ready to come to the end of the video. So the last thing I had to talk about was basically an update of the YouTube channel. And that's the fact that we're at 90 subscribers now, which is pretty cool. And I'm really trying to push for 100. Because then, at 100, I can go and get custom URLs and stuff, and I'm a little child, so I really want custom URLs that say Clarkson Dan, because that'd be cool. So yeah, 90 subscribers, which is insane. I know that a lot of them are one person with many accounts, but we'll gloss over that. 90 subscribers is pretty cool. And I think the last video, episode 13, got 50 views, which is pretty good. I know it's nothing compared to episode 12, which was, whatever it was, a lot. But yeah, I think the channel is going. I'm loving it. It's great fun. So I just need to get more regular and not miss out days because of Valentine's Day. But yeah, I think really, really happy at the moment. So the push for 100 is really where I want to be. Oh, no, I've got one more topic. I just remembered. It just popped into my head. So last week, I had a bit of a holiday, and I went to Bristol Queen Square car meet. And oh my God, there were some amazing cars there. So usually it's just a bit of a car meet on a Sunday morning once a month. And I've been a few times. But I went last week, and there's some pretty amazing cars there. Just to name a few would be what was it? There was the Lotus Esprit, but it was a 1974 Esprit. So it's the F1 World Championship edition. Oh, it looked amazing in the Lotus colour, so the black and gold. So that was a really pretty car. Here's a picture. Lovely. What else was there? There was a nice Camaro, however you want to say it, Gen 2. There we are. Looked very good in black. And there was also quite an interesting car, which was a Trabant, but it was the convertible. Here we are. Never knew they existed, but there we are, that was a thing. And then of course, Lamborghini Aventador. Nice number plate on that one. And what was the last one? There was another car though that was pretty cool, I was like interested in. Yeah. Cut to the photo of it here, I can't remember what it was. yeah, there we are. So, yeah, a really, really awesome turnout. Some quite special cars there. So I was really happy with going. I think I'm going to go next month as well if I'm around. Yes. Oh, they've resurfaced the road. Whoa. Don't you love first gear at 6,000 RPM? Lovely. Right. I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching. I will see you in episode 15, which should be next week, unless I don't upload. And if you would like to, please subscribe. Let's push for 100, and then I get some cool custom URLs which I can play with. So that'd be really, really awesome. So thank you for watching. I shall see you next week, hopefully with a bit more light, because it's getting closer to spring and stuff. Cheers.